Hi everybody, good Erev Shabbos. This is the last Shabbat before Rosh Hashanah, before the new year. And every year we read Parshat Nitzavim and most times Vayelech on the Shabbos before. And the verse tells us that God gives us a choice. Hachayim hamavis, life and death, good and bad. The choices, the two roads in front of us. And then at the end of the verse, it says something so powerful. And God says, Ubecharta b'chayim, choose the way of life. L'man tichya ata v'zarecha, so that you and your children shall live. What a powerful statement. And I remember the first time I learned this verse. I mean, really learned it. I was 18, I was in Israel. I had gone to yeshiva for high school, for elementary school. It was the first time they said, wait, where did this pasuk come from? That God is giving me advice to choose the way of life? That's really interesting. And maybe I wasn't mature enough to really appreciate what that meant. And at 18, I was able to think, wow, we have this thing called life. God has placed me in this earth. And how do I get the most out of it? And this verse spoke to me as a way of saying that, Moshe, if you follow the Torah, you will get the most out of your life. And not only you, but your children. Talk about getting advice from someone who knows, right? God created me, so he knows me. He created us, so he knows you. And he created this world that is so perfect for who we need to become. Someone asked me last Shabbos if Corona has changed me as a person. All these 6 months. And first I said yes, and they said, well, how? And first I gave an answer that I didn't really like, but then I thought about it more. And I said, you know what? It's put me into a growth mode. I'm trying to be better. And if that's the lesson that I've taken out of coronavirus, then I'm really grateful. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. But what I'm saying is before Rosh Hashanah, I am really trying to grow as a person, to really embrace life, not just skydiving out of a plane or swimming with dolphins or going on a motorcycle and all those crazy things that maybe I like to do or that I have done. But it's about getting the most out of life. What does it mean to live? Not just to exist, but to live. Is to have a relationship with the one above. And it gives me 613 avenues to have that relationship. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom. And if I don't speak to you before, I wish everybody who's listening now a happy, healthy new year. And may God answer all your prayers for good. Shabbat Shalom. And as always, thanks for listening.